Are you one of those people who jump on the internet every time there's a medical situation at home and you want to know more? And you just go online and you start looking at videos to kind of do research? Well, today I'm going to talk to you about one of my most popular YouTube videos, about 23,000 hits. And this past week, I have gotten so many comments that I figured I'm going to share a little bit. So, this is for girls only. If you want to know more about some of these taboo things to talk about, girl, I'm going to be talking about it today. Come in closer. Do you know that in the 1800s, they deemed the word hysterectomy because men were feeling uncomfortable because they thought that this was a hysteria that women were going through? So they called it hysterectomy. Want to know more? Keep watching. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our Tuesday tips and tutorials. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad you're here. You may be watching because the title may have captured your attention and you said, what in the world is Liz going to be talking about? This is for girls only, pretty much. Although there are lots of men, come on, let's be honest. There are lots of men who care about their spouse, the woman in their life, and they want to play a part in going to appointments, learning what's going on with her body. Some men don't, but some men really do care. And I'm going to be chatting with you today about literally a YouTube video. When I posted the picture last week, it had about 2,666 views. Today, it has almost 400 views more, and it's only been 5 days, 5 or 6 days, and 400 more people have seen this video here, and it has to do with the hysterectomy. Yes, you heard me. Yes, you heard me. Girls, these are things that we do not talk about. When a surgery goes bad, we tend to go to the internet. Of course we do, right? That's the usual thing to do. And sometimes we even see some horror stories, but it is so good to hear different people's experiences and share. It was, for me, it was kind of private, but I kind of decided I'm going to be bold. I'm going to be brave because I was struggling bad. I was struggling bad for about 2 years. And what I thought was a fix ended up just being tons and tons of, I felt awful. I was literally, as you can see here in a picture, this is a picture that I posted on Instagram 2 years ago. I had to have shots. I would go to church and have the nurses at church give me these injections because I was really sick. I needed something to be done. And I ended up in a place where I was going to get infusions done. I was sitting with chemo patients for 3 hours to get infusions done because I tried really badly to fix something. And all I did was put a Band-Aid on it, So I want to share with you just a little piece of this video that, again, is getting lots of comments. And listen, thousands of women agree that the NovaSure ablation, and trust, this is a disclaimer, this is just my opinion. If you have had it and it worked fabulously, I will say that you are the 1% that it actually worked for, because the 99% other percent, it was just a Band-Aid. And I was forced to have a hysterectomy. I did not want to have it. I tried to do everything to avoid having it. Do I have any girls out there who agree and say, yep, mine was forced as well? I didn't want to get it done. Thankfully, with me, they kept my ovaries, so I did not jump into menopause right away at 42 years old because I literally just had my hysterectomy 2 years ago. So I'm just 2 years in, and I feel still things because our body is so complicated. Is our body not complicated? Our body is so complicated. So the minute you remove one thing, it affects other things. And that's the part that a lot of the doctors don't share with us. So I got something done, and then I didn't know that there were ramifications that were going to be following after. The fact that I posted this video has allowed a lot of women who have been contemplating the NovaSure ablation, contemplating having a hysterectomy, because a lot of women are scared, like, oh my God, it's going to change my sex life. No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everybody has a different experience, but talk to your doctor. And really, that is today's tip. That is what I'm coming to you here today for these 15 minutes, just to tell you, talk to your doctor, talk to other women. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid, because perhaps that person that you're talking to, she's gone through the exact same thing. I remember when I finally made the decision, because I was in so much pain. I was having infusions done. I was not okay. I was not okay. And I remember having a conversation with one of my friends, and she said, you know what? The hysterectomy was one of the best decisions I have ever had or ever made, because I love to travel and I didn't have to worry about anything, because I could travel, I could come and go and do so many things that I wasn't able to do because of the hysterectomy. So again, this is I'm going to show you a small little clip so that you know, because it's important to know that you have to speak to a doctor. You have to speak to a doctor when your body is giving you signals that something's going on, that something's not right, especially after you've had babies. You have to talk to your doctor, because after every childbirth, did you know that your body changes? Your period changes. Everything changes after every single child you have. Something is tweaked. Something changes. So you got to have a really good doctor. There's a little clip of this video that is getting so many comments on a weekly basis. Trust and believe that the type of doctor that you have does play an important role as well. Because I feel that if you're kind of like a number and they don't know your lifestyle and they're not listening to your heart when you're talking to them, that plays a big part. So the doctor that I had in Michigan, she was absolutely amazing. She told me right out the gate, the NovaSure obviously didn't do much for you. You have scar tissue that has formed in part of your uterus. Your uterus is leaning forward. Therefore, when they went to do that procedure, they missed a little bit of it because of the way the instrument needed to be. I mean, there's just so much. Our bodies are so delicate. They're so complicated too. So she said, it's that simple. Our bodies are so complicated. If you want to watch this entire video, that video as well as another one, I have two of them, the recovery of the hysterectomy as well as the NovaSure ablation, which that one gives details on that procedure. Just go to my YouTube channel, and watch it. They're each only 8 minutes long. I don't like stay there for 20, 30 minutes talking and talking and talking. I get to the point and I share my story. And I share this with women. I've had conversations just this past week with women who have said, should I do this hysterectomy? What is going to happen to me? Like, I'm afraid. My husband's afraid. But again, speaking to someone and talking to your doctor so that they know if there's any other issues. In my case, I was forced to the hysterectomy because of a thyroidectomy. So the thyroidectomy led to the ablation, which was just a Band-Aid, that then leads to a hysterectomy. I feel great. I have never been as healthy as I am today. And I love that. But again, it was scary, and it's okay. So find someone that you're going to be able to talk to. Watch the video. Comment if you've seen it, because I want to know if you've watched it. I want to know if you watched it as well. Take care of your body. Take vitamins. Really, this is stuff that we need to do. And do not be afraid. Don't hold this stuff in and don't prolong it, because the longer you wait, the more things happen. I waited to the point where all of my vitamin levels had completely depleted, and I had to sit for 3 hours while others were having their chemo and having infusions literally every single Wednesday. I remember every single Wednesday from like 1 to 3, I'd sit there, and it wasn't fun. And I never felt like myself. I did not feel good. And if you're starting to feel those kind of things, speak to someone. I love speaking candidly about my thyroidectomy. I have friends. I've made friends all over the nation because they've watched the thyroidectomy video, and because I've helped someone who had just had the surgery and given them the tips that had helped me, whether it was the vitamin E oil, putting a scarf on before you go outside, how you're going to know that your neck muscles are so important. Just those little things that doctors don't share with you because they're not going to be with you there at an appointment for an hour or two, just sharing everything that could possibly happen. So when you talk to other women, that helps. That helps so greatly. Watch the YouTube videos and get to know a little bit more about what's going on with your body. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. This is like really for girls only, and there's so many details there that yeah, guys don't want to watch that stuff. Guys don't want to watch that stuff, but I share it candidly, and I love being able to help. I love being able to help other women. I've also chatted with my fiance, with French, and he has gone through his own thing where he too, again, we do this, we go online to look for other people's experiences, and he is going to be posting his video on his cancer that he had on his neck, the squamous cell. I can't even say it, but it's coming because I want you to know also his story. It is heartbreaking, but at the same time, it is a story of survival. And nothing is better than knowing someone else's experience and how they came through and how they are now okay. We just find solace in that. We find peace in that, in knowing that we are not on our own. Someone says, yeah, we're strong. We're strong. We can do it. Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. And again, join me next Tuesday. You never know what I'm going to be talking about. So today, I literally just wanted to share with you a little bit about health. And I wanted just to share my YouTube video. Go there right now, especially if you're in your 40s, in your 30s, you're contemplating having a hysterectomy. There's lots of details there. And I want to continue to stay healthy. And my journey is always changing, because when you have thyroid issues, if anyone has thyroid issues, I also have a page called Liz's Thyroid Sisters right here on Facebook as well. I know a lot of girls are taking thyroid pills every single day. I remember the trauma I had when I was told you're gonna have to take a pill for the rest of your life. I was like, what? I'm gonna have to take a pill for the rest of my life? I was healthy. I've always been healthy. My brothers and sisters at home, we were never sickly kids. We were never in the hospital. We were never in the emergency room. So as we get older and now we're starting to feel things with our body, it's like traumatizing. And but at the same time, we go to look for other people's experiences. So I hope this helped. Meet me here again next Tuesday, and we're going to talk about another topic, maybe beauty, maybe fashion, maybe more health. I don't know. But as always, you know, I love to say lots of love. Thank you for watching. I see Monique was watching and Francis was watching. Christina Waleska, thank you so much for watching. Share this video with someone who may be going through some kind of medical situation and needs to get a little bit of peace and have a little bit of peace. I love you guys. Lots of love and lip gloss.